Good morning, everyone. I want to start off today by telling you what I think will be the most important thing that I tell you all week. Unless, of course, something crazy happens and I get to tell you that baseball is starting up immediately, in which case that will be the most important thing that I tell you this week. But in all seriousness, I really believe in these messages. They come from the heart. But before I tell you my message for today, I want to say something else. There's a children's book that we have. We've read it to all three kids, and the book is basically about a kid that goes around with this imaginary bucket. The bucket, or really how full or empty the bucket is, represents his happiness level. So basically, he has a variety of experience over the course of the book, and different experiences either fill or empty his bucket. And the book sort of teaches kids how to treat people. It's sort of a golden rule book, if you will. I say that because we now use the bucket analogy around the house, usually jokingly, to talk about how someone or something is filling or emptying our buckets. I've been doing these messages on Mondays for a few weeks. They're new to me. It's a commitment that I made to myself because I think it helps others. I think it helps the people that I give the message to. In the first place, I made the commitment to help others. But I really want to tell you this morning that the amount of happiness that I've personally gotten out of this has been really wonderful. As I've spent more time and energy exploring how to help others create value and be better themselves, I have made myself better in the process. In short, I started this to fill others' buckets, but it has most likely not filled anyone else's bucket as much as it has filled my own. Which brings me to my relatively short message for today. What is the difference between having and making? Well, to put it in the context of a sales professional, the difference can be pretty massive. Before I explain that more directly, let me give you a couple of questions to think about. What is the difference between an artist and an art broker, a home builder and a realtor, even an athlete and a manager? In simple terms, one makes or creates and the other has. The latter exists in a very simple sense because of the former. The latter is, in many, if not most ways, dependent on the former. So it could be suggested that the success of the art broker, the happiness of the art broker, is dependent on the success of the artist. The success of the realtor is dependent on the success of the builder, and so forth. Is your success dependent on others? Do you possess and then pass on what another made? Or are you creating, making so that you are the one giving opportunities for success to others? Think about this as well. We've talked about the importance of being givers, but we are limited in what we can give when we are only able to give what others create for us. When we create or make, we are unlimited in what we can give. And being unlimited in what we can give to others should make the opportunity for success and happiness to ourselves equally unlimited. Just because we sell products that are built in factories by others does not mean that we have to be dependent on them for our success. It does not mean that we cannot be makers or creators. We are creators of trusting relationships that translate to real business opportunities. We make those relationships, and those relationships are what we sell. It's why we can adapt so wonderfully to new products and new product lines. What our customers buy is not mostly the steel, the components, the plastic, the glass. It's what we add to them in a way that makes them all new and incredibly unique products. They become products that they can't get anywhere else, and that makes them very valuable. Don't let yourself be fooled. We are a service business. I can tell you with complete confidence that each of you are extremely valuable in the service that you offer. You are elite business consultants. And you each create great value for yourself, for each other, for Milestone, and for our customers. To maybe oversimplify in an application for today's video, what can you do today to make yourself and your service even more valuable to others? Figure that out and then give it away. If you know something, share it. If you're good at something that somebody else is not, offer to do it for them. If you have time to do something that someone else doesn't, do it, and then do it again tomorrow and the next day. You know where I'm going with this. The bottom line, your success is to find your happiness in making yourself better and then giving that better version of yourself to others. Have a great week, everybody.